What is up? What is going on? We are back in black in the building. Man, it's raining. But it's still another day so we can talk about racism, white supremacy, establishing a system of justice. Shout out to everybody there at the corporate plantation. If you're at work right now, man, much power and respect to you. Keep doing what you do. You better get your ass up and go to work. Because on payday, that shit gon' hurt. Shout out to everybody out there that's fighting and trying to replace the system of racism, white supremacy. Establish a system of justice, meaning the person that needs the most constructive help gets the most constructive help. Shout out to my brother David from No Compromise. Man. I got some stuff. I think I'm going to make some people mad today. And no, it ain't going to be talking about no goddamn Kanye West. We're not doing that. We're not going to keep doing that. We're not going to distract what's the real goal. You lost your $2 billion. You didn't even articulate it right. You wanted to single out a specific group of people when racism, white supremacy is global. It's called being on cold. But that's okay. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about a lot of shit today. But the main thing we're going to talk about is, ain't it election day? It's midterms. Uh-oh. Democrats don't look too happy. And let me tell you, I will vote when you have a black agenda. And if you don't, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. But we have been disenfranchised, run amok, bamboozled, robbed, pillaged, raped, lynched, tarred, feathered. Knowledge been taken away. Religion's been taken away. All these things have happened to foundational black Americans. And you're going to sit up here and tell me I should go vote? That is definitely the Matrix. Because it is not real. Because if it really was real, they wouldn't allow black folk to participate in it without certain guidelines and restrictions. So let's get into it right now. Yeah, man, I see a lot of stuff going on. I still see people talking about Kanye West and all that. Man, look, let me tell you something, nigga. You got powernomics. You got black, labor, white wealth, Kanye. Go read them motherfuckers and understand what a black economic base means. See, we got to stop making it where it's about one individual. No, it's not. And we, as I keep saying, stop wanting people to jump off the fucking bridge and jump out the window because that's how you feel. No, sometimes you got to bag back and understand, like, damn, is this a good business move? No, probably not. Then maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And we have to understand what is at stake. So we're going to talk about it, voting. I hope Herschel Walker with his non-talking ass, I hope he win, man, because I think that would be pretty funny. The cat in the hat had the ball and told y'all to go home and get another ball. that's Herschel Walker. I be dying laughing listening to him talk. Oh, well, fuck or not. You ain't doing shit for black folk. That's the problem. See, this is civil unrest right now because you got too many coons and sambos in these elected official positions appeasing the dominant society, whether it is It doesn't matter. A lot of these racial groups come over here and they classify themselves as white, and then we sit up here and make excuses for them. Look, like I said, this is no diss to any other racial group, but y'all didn't build this country for free without repayment. So that's what we have to discuss. Okay, you want me to vote? Okay, well, show me a black agenda where we get reparations and we get the things that we need. Show me that. But I don't think people can show us that. Matter of fact, most people, they don't even want to talk or have that type of conversation. And I always say it starts with families first. You can't go out and change the narrative with other people if you have not discussed these issues within your family, and it starts with your own family. And everybody's not going to get along, but you have to have what's established with the white society, the white dominant society, is a code. There's a code that's established. And that's why you see Kanye West going through what he's going through, because, nigga, you went up against a code that's bigger and greater than you. That's why you don't be jumping out the window saying white lives matter, thinking it's a joke. That's not a joke. And thinking, oh, okay, I can say anything. Well, no, nigga, now you know you can't say anything. And we have to do what's best for our community, and each one has to teach 21. We got to stop just encouraging people to vote. Explain to me why. Why? Tell me. What are the policies that they have that will affect my community in such a way that's positive, where we would have an economic base for black folk? When you can explain that to me, that's when I'll vote. Most people can't even explain the policies behind these politicians. They just telling you to vote because you're a Democrat, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with voting because you're a Democrat. I have no disagreements with that. That's just not what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold you accountable, and you're going to have to explain to me, why should I vote for you? And do you have a specific agenda for black folk? As we are the most impacted, we're the most disenfranchised, we are the most people that have been pitted against each other. We've been locked and boxed out of the nation's wealth. So what do you plan on doing locally that could help and impact black folk in a positive way? And don't give me no facts and figures and numbers and all that, because I drive around and I see a whole bunch of other businesses from other racial groups that classify themselves as dominant society, and they come over here, and the first thing they do is they tell us, well, black folk, y'all can do it, y'all lazy. But the narrative, I think, has been painted a different way. That's why I think a lot of us need to start reading Black Labor, White Wealth, Powernomics. We need to start reading these things, because these things are vital. I'm telling you, when I read Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's The ISIS paper, that shit fucked me up. Even my homegirl, I gave her, the link, not even the link. I just told her, hey, man, you should go check this book out. She went and checked it out. She was like, man, this book is crazy. She liked it, though. And I told her, man, go read Black Labor, White Wealth. Black Labor, White Wealth is a great book. It's gonna break you down mentally. You can't escape. Ain't no escaping. Ain't no making no excuse. Once you read that book, you're definitely gonna have a difference of how you view things. And I think that's what our problem is. We are so convinced that these celebrities are our heroes. We don't even look at them for what they are. That's why I said, why y'all surprised that Shaq and everybody jumping on Kyrie and jumping on everybody? Nigga, these are high-paid employees. They got a job just like you. They're not free. And nigga, they're not Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. They're not none of them motherfuckers. So don't ever think that. And neither is Kanye. You can have a difference of opinion, and you can say, oh, well, Warren, at least he is speaking up. Okay, well, I challenge all you motherfuckers. Y'all go in there and go to your job, your core plantation job, and get on the desk and tell them, fuck all you motherfuckers. No, you're not going to do that. So stop expecting other people. Anybody that's saying, no, that's not a good business deal. You got to know what financial literacy is. What is it? What are you trying to do? A lot of us don't want to look at it that way because they feel like, oh, man, oh, look at him. He's got his tinfoil kufi on and all that, oh, here we go with this black empowerment shit, that type of shit. But no, you got to think further than that. This is bigger than you. And I think that people are starting to see it, even with the Kanye West stuff, like, oh, yeah, this is bigger than him. Yes, it is. It's like if you work at a core plantation and you have the influence of the people, you don't get arrogant to the point where you're not thinking about the people that's looking up to you and riding with you. And some people are just reckless and think it's funny and don't care. But for the people that do care and understand that they got bills to pay and stuff like that, man, what kind of business moves you making? Because, nigga, you can stand up for your rights. And, nigga, you can be out of work and locked and boxed out of the little bit of money that they give you at the corporate plantation that they giving us all. Come on, man, let's be tactical. Let's have some couth. Decorum. We need to get back to that. And most of all, I say it every time, have intrinsic value in who you are first. A lot of motherfuckers don't even want to tell a motherfucker they got a nice car. Because you mad because you want the car. Okay, well, they may have worked harder than you. You don't know. And we got to want to build with each other. That's one thing I do see throughout the whole community. We do not want to build with each other. Like I said, I say motherfucker eat rib dinners and chicken dinners all day long. Hey, man, you want some sea moss? Hey, man, I do research on it, man. That ain't good for you. Oh, but the rib and chicken dinners and beef dinners is good for you, huh? Man, stop. That's because motherfuckers don't want to see you win because they're not winning even when they don't even know they're winning sometimes. Some people don't even know, like, hey, bro, you're winning. You've carved a lane for yourself. You've learned how to become independent from the regular society just taking care of you. You're not on any type of assistance. Man, dude, you're winning. Now all you got to do is go out there and make it happen and help replace the system. And replacing the system ain't just getting up on a fucking pedestal and pumping your fist talking about black power and fuck whitey and all. That's not replacing the system. Replacing the system to me, too, is different. What type of black dollars are you recycling? Are you supporting black businesses? Even when they frustrate you? Y'all don't think sometimes black businesses frustrate me? You're like, God damn, here we go with this shit. But nigga, I still talk with my money. Motherfuckers be like, oh, well, you know, hey, niggas know. People that know me know. I don't talk my money. I'm going to promote your shit. And I'm going to talk about how good it is. And I'm going to spend my money with you. And I think a lot of people need to have that mentality. And stop having the mentality of looking at your brother as your enemy. That's your teammate, whether you like it or not. Stop looking at the NBA and the NBL, the MLB, and the NFL. Stop looking at them for your source of truth. That's not your source of truth. Those are high-paid employees that work for the system of racism and white supremacy. They're the entertainment for the system of racism and white supremacy. They're not going to speak up against that system. And it ain't their job to speak up. And we got to stop giving celebrities these responsibilities as if they're going to oblige on the invitation of doing it. They're not doing that shit. They're not giving up their shit to you. They don't even know you. And stop expecting that shit. We have to understand that, man. You don't even know these people. And here you are expecting them to give up their money. You're like, well, Warren, why are you saying that? Because there's a protagonist and an antagonist. You got to look at it from, it's all about perspective. You got to look at it from different perspectives. Okay, your perspective is, man, you got to stand up. But nigga, from a business standpoint, that's not a good move. For a person to get on their soapbox and pump their fist when they're in a position where they're making money to take care of their family and trick it all off just so you can give them a pat on the back. Are you going to spend your rent money on them motherfuckers when they lose their job? No, you're not. So hush the fuck up and keep it moving. See, we got to do what we have to start doing is doing a mental cleanse. And when I mean a mental cleanse is start detoxing yourself from the internet. Start detoxing yourself from MySpace /Facebook /Instagram /Twitter /TikTok. Get away from that sometimes. Put your phone down. I do. I'm always on Twitter because Twitter keeps me informed. But sometimes I'm just on there looking. I'm not retweeting. I'm not saying nothing. And sometimes I go and I retweet. There's certain times where you'll see me retweet stuff. And there's certain times where I'm just looking at stuff because you have to detox yourself from that. And what I like about Twitter's more of a news feed for me. And it'll give you updated information on current events. And I'm not saying that Instagram isn't either, but you gotta understand, man, sometimes it's good to detox. And stop believing everything you see on Instagram and Twitter. Sometimes do the research yourself. That's what I'm saying. If more of us would pick up a goddamn book and just kind of research and give us a different perspective, I think we would have a different type of respect for each other. We would value each other more, and we wouldn't be sitting up here going with the okie doke, sitting down, you know what I'm saying? Was it the blue pill? The blue pill or the red pill? I forgot which one. One of them make your ass go to sleep. You know what I mean? And act like nothing happened. And motherfuckers want that pill because motherfuckers don't want to understand, like, damn, this shit is really a cold world. I even look at Las Vegas before I get off here. Look at Las Vegas is baby LA. I told motherfuckers for a long time, get your cribs, get your shit in order, because, nigga, the flood is fucking coming. Now it's here. They got an NFL stadium. They got the T-Mobile Arena. They about to get an NBA stadium going. They about to get an MLB team out here. The old Vegas is no more. Vegas is about to be about the haves and the have-nots. We talking about a city where rent 15 years ago used to be 2-bedroom, 2-bath, go 800. 750, 800, 900, the most. Now 2-bedroom, 2-bath is going for 2 G's. And yeah, these jobs are hiring, but they ain't paying shit. They're not gonna pay you enough. They're gonna pay you just enough to maintain you. You gotta wake up, man. And understand that these people are not putting entertainment here for you. They putting it there for them. I keep saying this over and over again. You go look at a goddamn Raiders game and see how many black folk are actually in the stands versus the dominant society. Because the dominant society don't give a fuck about black folk in that context of, oh, you can't afford a ticket to a football game? Oh, well, let's make it affordable. Nope. Oh, you can't afford to park at the casino and pay, and then pay. Well, sorry. And you have to understand that, and you got to move on from there. And stop expecting people to hold your hand and fight for your situation. Other racial groups are not going to fight for you. They're going to fight for them. And remember, the next black folk that you come around or black people you around, stop worrying about their personal business, what they got going on. Just be on code. Stop worrying about who they fucking and all that. I stopped that a long time ago. A long time ago. I'm talking about like 2002, 2003. I was like, man, can't nobody tell me who I want to fuck with. I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking with whoever fucking with me. That ain't even the point, nigga. I know I'm black. And I know whoever the fuck is up under me, nigga, they not finna be talking that white power or talking that Asian power or whoever. Because, you get that from people. Niggas really try to control who the fuck you want to fuck with. Nigga, you can't control nobody and who they want to fuck with. You just make sure whoever is up under them is replacing the system of racism and white supremacy and establishing a system of justice. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, y'all know what it ain't. Y'all want to go vote? Go vote. There's a book called Vote Scam. I got it from Professor Griff. I haven't read it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's about these midterm elections and all this sucker shit that they got people, they keep harassing me and text me. They text me, "Oh, Warren's your opportunity to vote." I text back, "Fuck you." And they told me, "Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way." And they were like, "You got to get out and vote. The Democrats need you." I was like, "I'm Republican." And them motherfuckers like, "Man, what? Fuck out of here, nigga. I'll vote for whatever party has a specific agenda for my people. If you don't have any specific agenda, get the fuck on. And don't even come around me spitting that bullshit. I don't want to hear the shit." That's the problem with niggas, too. Niggas be looking at, look, let me tell y'all something. My cousin Mariah, no, we be talking this shit. I was like, niggas be looking at Warren like I'm just making shit up. Like I'm just sat at home and just conjuring up this bullshit. Nigga, I actually read these books. How you gonna tell me about voting and niggas ain't did nary shit? Nigga, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Nigga, I drove on the west side and I'm gonna do it again. It's like 3 or 4 fucking black-owned restaurants on the west side. Annie Kitchen is one of them. Nigga, the rest of the shit is Starbucks and Panda Express and Jack and the Crack and all this other bullshit. But they don't glorify those black businesses over there because it's the historic west side. What they do is act like the motherfuckers don't exist. And then they put Panda Express in front of you. And then, oh, well, we got Mario's. Mario's is owned by a Latino. That's why it's called Mario's. It's owned by a Latino. It ain't owned by no foundational black American. If it does, show me the goddamn paperwork. But other than that, they don't give a fuck. Oh, nigga, oh, man, they remodeled MLK. Nigga, not for you. They remodeled it so they know when white people get off the goddamn freeway and they're traveling to North Las Vegas, it's nice and comfortable. And before you know it, all them niggas gonna be, look, let me tell you something. We're not gonna be happy until they just straight gentrify every neighborhood that black folks live in. That's why I said get your head out of your ass and start picking up these books and understand about stocks, bonds, 401k, mutual funds, life insurance policies. Get your life insurance policy that if you pay on it for 10 years, you can borrow that motherfucker, go buy you a crib. Oh, well, Warren, you talking shit. Nigga, I got all those things. I'm not bragging, but I have them, and I've read the books, and I'm going to keep telling y'all that. I've read Stock Tips for Dummies. I've read Mutual Funds for Dummies. I got mutual funds, stocks, bonds, IRA, all that shit, because I had to make up for not being told that and not being socialized to know that. See, I had this, when I was in this, I used to make beats. You know, I still do, but I had this crew. I was in this crew, and I was the only black dude. I was in two crews, a black one and a white one. And it was two dominant society. One of my homeboys, he was Jewish. Real cool brother. And like I said, when 2001 came and the 9/11 stuff happened, you know, they started laying off a lot of people. And I just never forgot. They would lay off hella people. And when and his dad, and they didn't live in no wealthy neighborhood. They lived off of Tropicana and Pecos. And I just watched his dad sit on the couch and watch TV, maxing, relaxing, not stressed out. And they had a fresh-ass townhome. And I'm like, I asked him, I was like, damn, your dad ain't stressed out about no fucking job? He was like, nah, man. He was like, Warren, man, my grandfather made my dad buy stock and bonds when he was like 18. And he just kept making him buy bonds and stock. And he never let him spend them. And now remind you, his dad was in his 50s. So his grandfather had his daddy buying stock and bonds at 18 years old. So when that shit hit, that nigga was just cashing out bonds. I never forgot that shit as long as I live. I was like, damn. And that's why I admire the white Jewish community. I admire them because, nigga, they're going to pass that knowledge down. They're going to socialize you the right way. And they're going to make sure you're straight. Not straight enough where you balling and got a Benz and all that. No, just straight enough to where you good. You ain't got to be out here struggling and stressed out. I literally watched his dad sit on the couch for like 9 months. And I'm not fucking exaggerating at all. And his dad didn't have no Beamer, no Benz. I noticed all that. They just lived a regular life. But my homeboy, my white Jewish homeboy, his dad was an optometrist. Sure was. And they was kind of mad at him because he wasn't buying stock. Because, you know, with each generation, sometimes it gets dumber. So that's why I'm like, look, they over there handling it. We up here. And before I get off here, we have to stop vote shaming each other. Oh, you don't vote? Then you don't need to complain. This is what I tell all you niggas that tell me, Warren, I don't need to vote. Nigga, my taxes tell me different. Give me my motherfucking money if you don't want me to vote. If you want me to vote, and you don't, you want me to vote? You want me to say shit? Then give me my motherfucking taxes back. So that's what they should do. Okay, everybody that's not voting, we don't want you to complain, but we're gonna give you your taxes back. Matter of fact, we're gonna make sure you don't pay taxes, and you good. You good with the IRS. We've already notified the IRS with your Social Security that you will no longer complain, and you don't have to pay taxes. And you don't care about the infrastructure. You can't say shit about the okay, no problem. Then just run me my money, nigga. My taxes tell me different. Oh, what's going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, Shawnee. Nuke is in the house. Nuke, what's happening, Nuke? Nuke, Nuke is very busy, y'all. Like, straight up. Niggas be thinking I'm lying, Nuke. But I be trying to, I know Shawnee know I'm not lying, but Nuke is super busy. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get them. Nuke don't really like being on camera anyway, and I get it. Nuke is like, nigga, get that motherfucking camera out my face. Shit. Shout out to Roxanne, too. These are sisters, too, man. They were, to me, my inspiration and my guiding light at the Court Plantation. Because the way these two sisters move at the Court Plantation, it'll fuck you up. Oh, my God. I've seen so many people hate on these sisters when we all work together. It almost blew my mind. I've seen so much shit. And I ain't going to speak on it, but I just like the way they handled it and how they carried themselves. You know what I'm saying? And we need to start teaching each other how to move within this corporate infrastructure because we don't understand that. But we got to stop with the vote, man. Because niggas be, I remember this lady, this black lady. I didn't know her. But, the conversation was about, Joe Biden and all this other stuff. And and she was like, so who you vote for? I was like, oh, I don't vote. And she was like, you don't vote, then you can't complain. I said, first, my taxes tell me different. So whether I vote or not, they're still taking taxes so people could have Medicaid, so people could fucking get all kinds of food stamps and shit. That's coming out my check. So your kids could get picked up from fucking school and ride that yellow bus. Nigga, that come out my taxes. Nigga, I'm a homeowner. You can't tell me shit about no voting. And that lady got quiet. I was like, how you gonna tell me about voting? Nigga, do you want me to go get that Clark County document that tells you where all your taxes is going for the infrastructure of the city? Now, please don't have me do that. Then it got real quiet. Then the people around her got quiet too, because they was like, oh, okay, this ain't no dummy. And then I was like, now you tell me why I should vote. And she was like, because, we got to, because Trump, I said, then you're unaware of Joe Biden. And she was like, well, what you mean? I'm like, yeah, I follow the principles of Dr. Claude Anderson, and you must not understand who Joe Biden is. Well, Joe Biden was with Obama. I said, okay, we'll get to Obama in a minute. But let's talk about Mr. 94 crime bill, Joe Biden. She was like, what is that? I was like, you never heard of the 94 crime bill? Mandatory minimums? Sending niggas to prison for weed? 3 strikes and you're out? Super predators? You haven't heard of any of that? I said, well, you should Google the 94 crime bill. Joe Biden was the architect behind that. There's people still in prison that are black, that are foundational black Americans because of him. She gets quiet. She don't say nothing. And her family's shocked. And I said, reading is, we got to start reading. We got to understand that because we fighting each other. And I just kind of left it alone at that. And I know she was pissed off. Oh, well, don't come barking up my tree. You're going to get clowned because I'm going to treat you like a clown. Stop being doormats and being dummies for the dominant society. Stand on your own and stop trying to count other niggas' pockets. If a nigga's successful, tell him he's successful and give him props. Stop looking at him upside his head. Get that information. Each one teach one. And I'm going to tell y'all again, get the stock, bonds, 401k, life insurance policies. Please do that. If y'all got young kids, please get them a life insurance policy. This is not about you setting them up. Oh, well, I don't want to put my kids in early grade. It ain't about that. But I'm tired of seeing GoFundMes. I'm tired of seeing, Cash App shit. Like, man, stop all that. If your kid ain't even 20 years old, look, I'm going to start putting this email out here. I can direct you to a life insurance broker that does that. And he's going to break it down. Matter of fact, I challenge you before I get off the phone, David, listen to this shit. Nuke, listen to this. If Nuke's still listening. I challenge everybody. Y'all think Warner's bullshit? If you got a son that's 25 through 30, right? Or even younger, 18, 17, 19, take them to an insurance company like AAA or Allstate and sit down and say, my son, and have your son say, oh, I'm here to get life insurance. And watch the fucking reaction these dominant society people give you. Because there's a book called A Price for a Pound of Flesh. And it talks about how a lot of dominant society people are like, hey, you can't be fucking killing my slaves, nigga. These my nigga slaves. Why would they be protecting black people, Warren? Because of the Southern Mutual Life Insurance Company. And they would take policies out on slaves. And that's why slaves couldn't get harmed. So this is an old school hustle. So I challenge everybody that's listening. Take your kid to the goddamn insurance company and tell your kid to tell them, oh, I'm here to get a life insurance policy. And watch what the fuck they say and what they do. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I guarantee you, they eyes gonna get the bucking and they gonna be fucking shocked that a black kid is in there at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 talking about I need a life insurance policy. Man, that's my time. I got nothing but love for y'all. I went way over, but I just wanted to get that out. Stop paying attention to Kanye and Shaq and all these other motherfuckers and pay attention to who you are. Get out of the fucking matrix and handle business. Stay in your lane. And if you're not doing that, just don't be a Sambo coon. Mammy, tell him about the gun line. Steven from Django, Haywood Shepherd, motherfucker. Don't do that, and we good. And if you are guilty, nigga, you already know who the fuck I am. I'm out. Peace.